Gregatron says, hey, I have a bone to pick with you. You don't say to this day anymore. I know, it's been a little while.
To this day, to this day, to this day.
But I have to this day thing, right?
To this day.
How's that?
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Deontay Wilder. To this day. Wish you well and love your show. To this day. To this day. To this day.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
That's right, Deontay. Shout out.
You know how like the Rolling Stones are still touring to this day?
Is that so? Now take this with a grain of salt. I don't know if it's, I don't feel like looking it up to this day.
Guys, I try my best not to hate on the sequels, but to this day, I will never understand the thought process that the writers of The Rise of Skywalker had when creating this whole Ancient Dagger plotline.
We went from cable and VHS tapes to DVDs, now Blu-ray, now digital, now this, now that. Even when you go into the theater, what do they call it, IMAX?
IMAX.
We didn't have IMAX when we were kids. Now IMAX is a thing.
I mean, they had it. They'd always be like, see it now in IMAX. And I don't even know what that is, but...
I still don't know what IMAX is to this day.
Don't know what it
To
is.
this
It's a
day.
type of camera.
I still
To this day.
I never seen a
But
movie.
then they say there's something...
I got in trouble, I think, a couple times in middle school. I scratched a boy in middle school. I feel bad that I scratched him. I messed him up like that. And like I got claws to this day.
I'm very blessed, and that's why having this opportunity to stand here to share my story today, one, I'm very grateful for God for allowing me to still survive to this day. But
my father told me, Marissa, you cannot save everyone. And I said, what is you talking about? I can't save everybody. That's blood right there. That's blood. He's in trouble. He needs help. And I have the means to help him, so why not? And he said, Marissa, you cannot save everyone. Not everybody wants to be saved. Not everybody's meant to be saved. You can try once, you can try twice. After that, it's the definition of insanity. And I didn't want to listen to him. And even now, even to this day, like people will do me so dirty.
My great-grandfather, West Virginia, built 2 houses by himself with no education. A third grade education, built 2 houses by himself, black man in the 1960s, West Virginia, and they still stand to this day. From the 60s, they still stand to this day.
For the last 11 years of my life, I've lived off the grid. After I graduated from seminary, I moved out to the woods, lived in a tent for 91 days while I built my own house by myself. And I've never had a mortgage or utility bill, water bill, nothing. I get my water from the sky, the power from the sun, and got animals and a garden, and it's my little Eden, man. So it's runs in my blood to this day.
Nice. And he made a little video on his little channel about my little channel and little incidents of me saying to this day and other people saying to this day.
Well, this specific friend goes to the gym often, and it's 2023 now, and it happened in 2020, and she's saying to this day,
yeah,
she still gets sick.
Yeah.
So I think that for her specifically, I think that that's the case for her because she works out religiously.
Okay.
And yet she still gets sick.
Yeah.
So I'm
To this day.
right.
Thank you.
But I think that
To this day, Terry. To this day.
To this day. I found it. Here it is. This is my most viewed video on my channel. This is from back in 2016. So this is an old video, but it still rings true to this day. Let's watch this.
Angolan from Maine debating about systemic racism not existing, it's very laughable. The system of racism relied on labor from Angola so much to this day.
To this day, people work for the benefit of someone else in order to earn their own money, pay for their own shelter and food and health care. I like green eggs and ham, which was scrambled, which I had in kindergarten when I was a kid, 5 years old. McDonald's isn't even food. The yolk is the only part I want to eat. You know, I told you in Hake News, by the way, about the egg. There's an eggs shortage because of the bird flu. There's a bird flu going around. And also, the commie shutdowns in the name of the China virus messed up. I think that has long-reaching consequences, is my guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that it's still affecting the economy to this day. To this day. Several grocery items. Thank you. Whatever your name is. I'm blanking on his name right now. The black guy. Boxer. Beat by the Irishman.
When Deontay Wilder freaked out on you, it became this huge, huge fucking thing. To this day.
To this day.
He puts it on his Instagram. He puts it in hashtags. Till this day.
He sells sweatshirts with "till this day" on them. There's a store that's adjacent to the Barclays Center. It's connected to the Barclays Center, and it's full of shit. It says "to this day" on it. He had a grand opening there. I was invited to it. So not just an iconic meme. This is now a major part of my identity.
And you have a right to be sore losers. Not you,
So
personally.
you said we have a right to reparations. Is that what you said?
No, I said you have a right to be sore losers. You don't get reparations for being a sore loser.
If somebody lost, meaning that there was a fight. When was there a fight?
All the time in your mind.
No, it ain't no fight.
400 years in.
That's in your mind.
The last time there was a fight was because there's 400 years into this day.
We winning.
To this day.
To this day. No, I think 400 years to this day right now, you wouldn't be scared if you was wrong. It wasn't wrong. You know what I mean?
To this
The
day.
more confident you are, the more right you are.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
It's been too long.
All right. Have a good one, hey.
All right. Thank you, Rika. Shout out to Gregatron. Gregatron is a fan and friend for years now. Through thick and thin, a supporter to this day.
Is it to this day or till this day? Because there is a debate on that.
First of all,
let's see. Let's play it. Play it.
And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what. I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. He's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Gregatron bought our coffee. Great episode yesterday. That stuff made my day. To this day. I remember Chris used to play that sound drop. Yeah, Chris was my board operator for a while. But after he left, Hassan didn't play it as much. That's right. Hassan, asleep at the wheel. Gregatron says to Hassan, this one's to Hassan. Hassan, whenever Hake says to this day, make sure you hit the to this day button shortly after. That's how Chris did it. That's how Chris did it.
To this day.
Thank you, says Gregatron. Thank you, Gregatron. And he did it. And thank you, Deontay Wilder, the black man. You know we've been fighting 400 years to this day. We love blacks.
Our people have been fighting for 400 years. To this day. To this day.
Have you heard from our boy Artie Art lately? I have not, but I'm sure he's doing fine, Gregatron.
To this day.
Nice. That's Anchor Baby operating the board for me right now.
Well, she's not going to listen to you because it's not your child.
Exactly. And mind you, his dad, he's 20-some years old, and I think the father is still paying her back child support to this day. But that's a different father.
Even though he's dead?
No, not him. That child her oldest son has a different father.
Oh, so she had 4 children by 2 different men?
Yeah.
With 3 different men because she has one with you now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What a
And I was so,
mess!
I know. What the?
What the?
And
Like
Alan made
like
a good
you,
point.
I'm not even interested in this thing. It's
I get tired of it. I
yeah.
get tired of it.
And these people throw around these words to make it sound worse because
Remember,
they it's like they're attracted to. They have like a
right
sick.
to that. Yeah. And remember, right after Trump was elected the first time, he was a rapist. So you see how you got to be careful about what you say.
Yep. And
About
to
people.
this day, my one of my snake callers, whom you and I kind of like, actually, I had to ban him, but he's still calling Trump a rapist to this day. So people are insane. It's not a
those are
manly
very-
thing to be throwing around.
So for the Epstein file,
Okay.
you kind of touched on it today where, I saw this video earlier this morning of this. I think she's one of the victims. I didn't get to dive in it too much.
So-called. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So-called
and
victims.
she was
We'll call him
Yeah, she was-
accuser. Well, she's one of the accusers, we'll say.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was saying that they demand the file to be released, and people were cheering them on. And she said, if they don't release the file, they're going to make their own list. I'm like, this is going to be interesting. And people
Yeah,
are
they're making
supporting
their
it.
own list, so they're going to end up smearing people. Because, Alan Dershowitz, to this day, people are smearing him just because he was named. And even though he cleared his name in court, which, we all know that courts don't mean anything. They've been married for almost 40 years and continue to make great movies to this day, even if they are no longer welcome in evil, lamestream Hollywood.
Such a good movie. You guys just got a nice romantic night out, just laying in bed, chilling, watching RoboCop 1.0. That's just fucking dude. I'm telling you.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah! See, he gets the joke, Terry. You probably wouldn't even have got that quote.
I don't.
Yeah.
What is it?
I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1. Play the clip, sir.
Come on, Terry. Tell us you're uncultured without telling us you're uncultured, Terry.
Good God. Didn't you grow up in America?
Right. Where did you grow up?
No, I grew up in
Afghanistan?
Alaska.
They had RoboCop in Alaska at Blockbuster.
I didn't go to Blockbuster. I went to
She went to
Video
She
City.
went to Suncoast
What?
Video, looking ass.
Video City. It's still open to this day.
That's why it's still
Video
open.
City.
And it's so evil. Like they endlessly speculate about racism and stuff like that, when it has no place even in the speculation. They don't want to wait and see. They want to jump to stuff, and then to this day, stuff gets ascribed as racism when it has nothing to do with it. But still, it's not right. It was called wilding. The blacks and browns, the blacks and Hispanics over there, since the 80s and maybe even before that, just beating people, R-wording them, raping, and robbing, even sometimes killing. Young people too, teenagers, underage, children, kids, they call it. To this day too.
For you will not leave my soul in Hades, nor will you allow your Holy One to see corruption. You have known to me the ways of life. You will make me full of joy in your presence. Men and brethren, let me speak freely to you of the patriarch King David, that he is both dead and buried, and his tomb is with us to this day.
You know what I mean? Because spiritual evil is us, and we don't necessarily commit physical evils with our spiritual evil. But anyone who, as the Bible says, anyone who hates his brother is a murderer. And there's a whole lot of murderers spiritually walking around.
Well, back then,
all
I
of
think
us.
there was a lot of Jews that hated each other, okay? 'Cause,
Oh, yeah, big time, to this day.
Yeah. Yeah, even to this day, they hate each other. But look, this is the sign.
Dude, my dreams are haunted to this day. Haunted by the city.
Gregatron on Streamlabs says, Jesse, my electric bill went up, gas bill went up, Xfinity bill went up, my car insurance went up. How can people still support Sleepy Joe to this day? Chris, can I get a to this day? Yeah, sure. To this day! There you go.
Gregatron on Streamlab. You know we've been celebrating James Hake's birthday for 13 months, and we're still celebrating to this day.
Wow, so last year, July, White History Month, by the way, Hake had a birthday, and it went on the entire year. And then he had another one this past July, and it's still happening. What? You know, no one really knows when Jesus' birthday is, as well as I know. And so they take a guess at it, and they just guess at it. Hake's birthday, they will not forget when his birthday. The world will forever remember. The world will forever remember when Hake's birthday was. Okay.
Yes, we're celebrating to this day. To this day. Hit it, Hassan.
To this day!
Nice. Amazing.